as Boogie Woogie started to evolve, at some point they went from 4-beat figures to 8-beat figures. I think the way that that probably happened was that there was a bass figure called the Hoxie bass, which is similar to the walking bass you heard before, but it was simply 4 beats. And at some point, the Hoxie bass, according to Lee Reed Sullivan and others, around the time of the construction of the bridge over the Sulphur River, as Marshall's Texas and Pacific Railroad was being built northward, became the T&P base. And so I think the most likely origin was somewhere around the construction camp on the Sulphur River between Cass County and Bowie County. But so essentially this, if you walk it back down, can become, or can, if you have walk it back down from the octave, it can be, or if you double the octave, it can be. So that is known as the CALS, or the Texas and Pacific bass. That is, without question, the most influential Boogie Woogie bass figure ever. And you hear that in popular music, you hear it in rock and roll, you hear it everywhere. And that, according to the oral histories, as obscure as they might be, that originated in Texas. So that's something I think is a powerful claim. And I want to play something using that bass figure. Let me see here what we're going to do. Okay. Just trying to, I'm using this technology to hopefully make this more interesting. So let me see what we can do with this. I'm going to use the Texas and Pacific bass figure, also known as the CALS. By the way, the reason that is also called the CALS is that at one point in time, the CALS was apparently used to refer to a right-handed figure that was meant to sonically represent cows being pushed off the railroad tracks by the cow catcher. But at some point in time, the CALS, the figure in the right hand called the CALS, got conflated with the left hand figure, and it got started calling the CALS too. So you'll hear it called the CALS, you'll also hear it called the Texas and Pacific bass figure, but it's the same basic figure. Okay, so here we go.